Hey guys, Odin here. This is my first kind of style of doing this type of video, but y'all heard it from everyone before, so I'm not gonna try and be embarrassed about it. But this is overall my own season 2 impression. Overall, I'm liking this new season solely just on this map and the Little Bird. As you can tell from the background footage, it's all just gonna be Little Bird gameplay. But yeah, the Little Bird, in my opinion, it's, just like really the rest of the vehicles, a glass cannon. It's fast. It's kind of like Battlefield 4's, but not like, well, not exactly. Like, the speed is, I'd say, definitely much faster when going forward, but the acceleration to go up is incredibly slow, and it's gotten me killed so many times. It's unbelievable. Like, when an enemy helicopter is above you, you're basically fried. I can't tell you the amount of times that when I was recording for this, bro, I was anytime, since air radar still doesn't work for some reason because Dice is over there trolling. The amount of times an enemy helicopter would be above me and I would try to, like, attack or do really anything, I just couldn't. Because they would just be able to spray atop me, and since the acceleration is so slow, I'm basically just a dead man. So really, I gotta go back. So wait, no. So you think I'd have to go back and rely on my base AA, right? Wrong. The base AA on this map doesn't work. So this for like the longest time, bro, to I've had people just spawn camp this Little Bird for the whole game. It was mad annoying. I don't know how they were able to make the same mistake. This is just like Sobek. And oh yeah, FYI, the base AA on Sobek still doesn't work. I don't know. I, I shouldn't even be surprised at this point. But like, the, how do you, I don't know. There's still so many things wrong with this season. It's new bugs and glitches. Like there's constant glitches when I was playing with my friend that I just wouldn't get into his game. Oh man, it's saddening really. But overall, I love the map. The map layout, I love it. It's like basically perfect for helicopters. There's open areas, there's, plenty of cover, especially that one hill, that one like over like far left where you can just hide behind. There's not as much like people walking on to be surprisingly. There's one thing though that I'm extremely happy about that's been that I've noticed is that they've nerfed the RPGs. The RPGs are apparently slower, and they don't one-shot helicopters anymore. Not even the Little Bird, to be straight. Not even the Little Bird. Many times I've gotten hit by an RPG, and I've just left on like a sliver of health, and I'm like, oh my goodness, how am I still alive? But most of the time, since infantry fire can penetrate this thing, I just die immediately because they just spray my bird. So it's it's kind of ironic. But for the infantry side, I don't got any gameplay here to, prove it. But like overall, I like the infantry. In my opinion, I feel like it's a good balance between what everyone really wants. Since most of the community is like very, very sniper heavy, we all know this. I'm liking to be able to just be able to, go behind the plenty amount of trees that I've died to so many times while flying the Little Bird. It's crazy. But I just like being able to go around the trees as infantry and just being able to still not get sniped because, snipers can't really see past all those trees. And honestly, my favorite point is around the sea point. That area with that bunker, oh my goodness, that layout is amazing. It just gives me the feeling of Operation Locker, and that was definitely like one of, if not my favorite, map in Battlefield 4. So yeah, there's definitely that. Um, for the people out there, like, interested in the little bird and still couldn't get it. Don't worry, cause I recorded all this footage like literally the second the little bird update came out. I don't know why they had the little bird update separate from the whole update, but I wasn't complaining. um, the little bird in the morning when all this started, it wasn't like not everyone, of course everyone was going for it, but over time from now after like a day's use, not really anyone's using it anymore. It's like everyone saw how powerful it is. Everyone's like get the gist of it, just like the other helicopter. And unless you're really like a dude who mains the helicopter, you're not you'll be able to get it pretty easily. But it is still the start of the season, so just expect some people just grab it, fly for 2 seconds, and then immediately crash. Um, if you'd want honestly like any tips and tricks from me, I if you've been paying attention to the background, I've only been using my rockets against infantry. That's just a me preference, cause the amount of practicing I tried to do with the guns on this thing against infantry just sucked. Like, don't get me wrong, the guns against infantry, they do work, but like you really got to get close. And I would highly suggest, if you do, is to use the 50 cal, because the miniguns, the spread is basically everywhere. But it helps you attack the enemy from farther away. So there's that. But over any time I tried to use those miniguns against the infantry and had to get so close, immediately I just get RPG'd. So maybe it's a skill issue. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But me personally, I just love using the rockets against infantry and just always being ready for a helicopter fight. This thing is like surprisingly very good against the attack heli, but really you'd have to catch him off guard. Like when the attack heli spots you, all that, he's after you. Like, and if he got the heavy impact rockets, your bird is almost, if he can aim, your bird is good as cooked almost immediately. But if you can catch him off guard, it's light work, because his turning radius is so much slower than yours. So you just gotta like spin around him as he's trying to turn, and then you could just easily kill him right there and then. Against other little birds, again, it's just like really who sees who first. If you see your enemy first and be able to line them up, it's easy work. And if you're on contaminated too, don't be afraid to just follow them all the way into their spawn and kill them easily, because the base it doesn't work. So there's literally no penalty just going into their base and just taking them out. But overall, almost forgot this is a season 2 impression, not a Little Bird impression. But yeah, overall, I'd give this season out of 10 a good like 6.5 or 7. Like there are definitely some problems. Like the SMGs still feel relatively the same, yet like when I've been testing them out, and it doesn't look like there has been a decrease in their usage at all. There's plenty more things wrong that if you've played this game, that I bet you've experienced already, especially if you've already played this season. The delay for this season really was not worth it for what we got content wise. But overall, I just like the map. I like the little bird. And on overall, that's really it. I definitely say this map is on the better side of maps, besides, Blackwell and Eastwood. I definitely like enjoy this map like from both sides, from the air and from the ground. So that's my overall opinion. If they could improve it, I'd say like, fix the base AA. I definitely think they should have the rights, like the left side, be nerfed because they feel like they can get way too close so fast. But that's my overall opinion. And so this is my impression. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments how the new season is for y'all. Have a nice one, fellas.